Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall, where today, probably we're winning this game. I sure hope we're going to be able to get to the end of this today. So it's entirely possible that enemies will continue to move on us in foolish, ill-considered ways, and that we will embarrass them thoroughly when they do so. We could send a force through the portal and go mess with Logan, but I don't really see a lot of value in doing it, especially since it seems like we can very easily defeat anything he might want to bring against us here. Easily is probably underselling how dangerous those battles were, but like we were certainly never in danger. Like we never came close to losing any of them. He did drop some loot over here. Let's get that. Okay, cool. All this stuff. I mean, I don't see any reason to sell it. We certainly don't need 56 energy. Alright, back to guard mode with you. A proposal from Claudius. Trade me all of your reasons to declare war on me. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't have any suspicion that I will need to declare war on him. The Paragon dudes want to give us a quest, but I don't want to take their quest. You guys aren't going anywhere. You guys, similarly, aren't... Oh no, you should probably go anywhere. You should probably go a place. Why don't you move this way very slowly over time? Laviash doesn't really need to produce anything. Let's get some advanced military infrastructure, and one of these and one of those. Logan and Hattel are now neutral toward each other. Okay. I mean, it's good that we get to see those kinds of diplomatic updates, but it's not super relevant to what we're doing right now. Alright, end turn. Just keep an eye on the borders. My suspicion is Claudius is going to keep, what's her name, pretty busy. You can see she still does own this territory here. Oh, here comes Hatul Uruk's army. Well, I think we're probably going to be able to handle that. He's got a good triangle formation there. He's not going to be able to pick off any of his stuff for free, which is a shame. Even more operation effectiveness, even more operation points. Then we have to research something else. We've run out of operation effectiveness. I don't know, man. This doesn't matter. Sure, Cosmite Mastery, whatever. Alright, we are not taking quests at this moment. You continue doing the thing you are supposed to be doing. Had a happiness event going on, which is pretty neat. Over in Penster. Okay, we do have... we may as well produce the military buildings. Maybe we want to build some stuff, you know? Alright, so what are we looking at over here? We have some guards, a Lightbringer. These are the Inferno Fist dudes. A normal soldier unit, for some reason a hidden. He's invisible to me on account of his universal camouflage. And a Star Guide, which is like an okay unit. Over here, so yeah, they got a lot of like tier 1 basic garbage units. Oh, sorry, Helix Guard the Guard are tier 2. Okay, so how do we want to deal with this? That's the wrong button. Here we go, this is what I wanted. We can certainly just Soulfire. Actually, do we have enough... We totally have enough strategic operation points to do another Soulfire this turn. So... we Soulfire this army. Okay, it worked. Then we set up another Soulfire and launch it at this army. And then we prep another Soulfire. That one won't be ready until next turn. So now they have one really weak army and 2 armies full of dudes who are already wounded, all of whom are soul-burned, which is pretty good for us. We don't have, like, universal enlightenment, and maybe we could... like, I could redesign these guys so that they are enlightened and they are getting the damage bonus. We could give them the Tenets of Tranquility. The Tenets of Healing give us even more healing abilities. The Shield of Remorse. They all grant 1 point of shield, and then and the Enlightened trait. I guess we take the Shield of Remorse. These guys are kind of frontliney for us. We don't really have a lot of like melee troops. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that thing. Well, not ideal. That's alright. We won't be totally reliant on those guys to be able to win. So I think we just move this army in here. And then I don't see... we could wait, I suppose, and see if they'll come at us. And the way the soul burn works, it I think the soul burn comes off at the beginning of my next turn, so if they attack us, we still get it. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. But obviously, like, our militia is considerably powerful, and it would be cool to have them. These armies are tiny and weak, though. We could just... I think we can just go. So if I sit like this, they're just going to attack the birds. I don't know if this will count as a colony battle, like including the militia, if they just attack an army that's adjacent. And it really would be better for us. Here, we'll just get in triangle formation and we'll pass the turn. If they attack one of my little armies and we end up in an open field battle, that's not any worse. That's very similar to the situation where we're just attacking them. I guess they could move to Mirabel Station instead now? Yeah, okay, we have to attack them to maintain our positional advantage. Okay, get back over here, let's do it. A risky battle, we are told. The defender power is actually slightly higher than ours. You know, it's nice that Hatil Uruk managed to, like, finally get his shit together and show up to a battle. So they get to start in this little ruin that they found. I'm wondering if we are going to be able to get aggressive on them quickly enough to hack this middle army to pieces before the rest of them show up. No, I'm not wondering that. The answer is definitely we will not be able to do that. That said, this guard did run out kind of into the open. Do we have an explosive we could throw over there? So let's see. You have your reanimation collar thing. You can attempt to mind control, but it's a full action. I guess on this side we don't have a lot of explosives. Or, in fact, any explosives. Their army is not... Yeah, geez, their army is not great. Their army is really not great. I think we're just gonna shoot at them. I've got this new strategy. It's a little unorthodox, I'll warn you. But what if we just shot at them with our guns and stuff? Alright, pretty good opening to the battle there. I guess I should have played the house anthem first. Alright, I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with you. Get over here and take up the high cover, I guess. These guys are a little bit more vulnerable to death, so I think I want them to stay back and in defense mode. Yeah, defense... evasion behind low cover is way better than high cover. The normal defense mode is 25% harder to hit, and I believe it's the case that each level of cover is 20%, so really it's always better to low cover defense mode, if I'm right about that. I think this guy can just run for where the gunners are. You really, really don't have good attack options. Like, remarkably bad they are. Guess I'll just get over here, get ready for next turn when I hopefully will be able to shoot somebody. So this side is where the Ascended Teacher is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think this guy's just out of mind control range. I guess if I'm mind controlling someone, he's not the one I want to do it to. Let's see, the guild assassin here might be able to get a reasonable snapshot off. Leave myself kind of in the open. But that guy's just a guard. He's not going to be able to shoot back no matter what. So maybe let's have the Ascended Teacher move up to here, go into evasion defense mode, which is real good. And then, am I running... The question is, am I running the Indentured further forward? Because if I am, I need to do that before I put the sniper here, right? I guess I want them to kind of tack to this side to be near that Overseer, so that we can get both of our Overseers doing the thing. It looks like from right here I actually have a shot. I'm surprised by that. It's not even a bad shot, really. I mean... That being the case, I just prod them immediately, right? I don't see any reason to wait. But I probably prod them from this side, so as not to block the approach for the other Overseer. I keep doing that. I keep pressing the wrong mouse button. Yeah, there's... this is probably not going to be a kill. We'd have to get, okay, pretty lucky, is what I was about to say. Well, that feels really good, just cutting that gun out of the equation entirely. That makes me feel a little bit safer running forward, like all the way forward. But I guess I'm gonna play it a little bit safe here. And we'll take this. It's actually pretty good odds. Okay, I like our position a lot. What about over here? This is a little bit more dangerous. We definitely want to back away from the heavy soldier with these two little guys, so I think our whole move might be like this kind of thing. How many shooters do they have left over here? That guy is a melee guy. He does have the meteor dash, so he can attack at range. They have a sniper. Okay. So I guess the answer to my question is maybe stay back a little bit with the bird. Alright, let's see what they do about that. Alright, they're all one with the swarm, apparently. That guy's creating drones. Those look shooty. We'll go over there and check out what kind they are. People are attacking the golem, which is always the wrong move. Alright, so we have some pretty great tactical operations available, and 14 points now with which to use them. Is there a chance of me using Positron Converter? We do have a sniper that is arc damage. This guy's psionic and that guy's psionic. So you do arc damage, the two the two indentured do arc damage. This sniper does arc. Yeah, maybe. But even if I am doing it, this is probably not the turn, because a lot of their dangerous stuff's not nearby yet. But okay, at least think about saving the tack points for that. So what we could do instead this turn is we could like Spirit Flash somewhere, like over here, to rob some points. But I think we're not going to be using any of the stuff that that requires us to do it at the beginning of the turn for it to be good. Let's have you... We don't have any other networked units. So you could just shoot people. Let's start with that. Okay. It's not ideal, obviously, but it'll do. Star Guide. What if I attempted to mind control you? I hate that I can't just mouse over him and get the readout. I have to actually move over there. And everywhere where I will have 2 action points left, I am 1 space too far away. So if I commit to this and it turns out I can't do it, I only have 1 shot. Ah, that sucks. Okay, so that being the case, it would be great if... Okay, right here I will at least be able to finish that guy off if I can't go for it. I'm going to commit my man pretty deep here. Better than a coin flip. It failed. Well, I still think it was a good move. So let's try to just kill this guy then. He has infinite shielding. Yep. If we kill one of them, the other one loses the swarm shield. And this guy has considerably less health, but still all of the world's shielding. I guess the other thing we could do, swarm shield only works when they're adjacent to each other, right? Do we have a knockback? Could we separate them? I don't think we have a knockback operation. No, we don't. Yeah, none of our units have any knockback abilities either. Oh, well. Oh, hey. These guys are positioned such that I could actually... Oh, no, they're not. They're not quite on axis. You never get to actually take advantage of the line attacks. It's just too hard to get people to line up on a hex grid. So we could try for a mind control over here. Like, it'd be cool to grab those guys if we could. Or the hidden. The hidden would also be fun. What's the range on that? 5 hexes? So actually, I only need to move forward a little bit. Alright, so maybe we don't kill this hidden, but I move the hero forward to, like, here or something. You know, we'll find the spot. So what do we want to do with the Zenith? I mean, that's compelling. How good of a shot are we talking about here? 45? Yeah, that's not bad. Nothing we can do to fix that? Nope, it's just long range in his defense mode. Well, I think I'm down for it. Let's do that. Well, that's just bad luck. Where do we want to move the... Like, what direction do we want to move this hero in? I'm just thinking about where I'm going to need to be in a few turns. It's probably too much to flank all the way around this thing to hit these guys as they push south. So maybe just, like, move to here? We could motion suppress, but... Oh... That's definitely interesting. Motion suppression on both of those guys. Let's try it, because I'm not going to be able to kill him this turn. I thought the effect was supposed to jump to another unit. Hey, hold on. Yeah, this effect jumps to another unit within 2 hexes. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe what it means is when the immobilize ends, it jumps to another unit within 2 hexes? All the tooltips in this game are so not informative. It's a lot of things being left out here. This is going to explode. How much damage does it deal when it blows up? Which will cause it to explode. Okay. Right. Why would I think the tooltip would give me a number? I guess this doesn't give me the chance of taking the sniper. I'll instead be in a position to maybe take those guys. That's also fine. This is not what I intended to do, but it will have to stand. I mean, I want to pressure him, but I have to do it in a way that doesn't result in my immediate death. This can immobilize somebody, and I mean, it's hard to imagine that it's wrong to immobilize the Lightbringer. God, I wish I could just kill him, though. Alright, let's try to just kill him. And we can stagger him with our operation, right? 5 damage through that. It is annoying the way that all AI forces have this, have all of these things that prevent them from taking any damage for the first 2 turns of combat. I mean, we fight through. It's not like it's stopping us, but it is annoying. Okay, I'm not afraid of your remorse. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. Got there in even fewer attacks than we thought we would need. I will say this, these guys are like reasonably outfitted at least. And now this guy is no longer shielded, so we can do a little bit better damage to him. If I'm just going to be doing my snapshot anyway, I may as well fall back to some better cover. See, right now we have a 95. From here we'll only have a yellow for some reason. Honestly, it's probably better I just shoot that guy. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get rid of him. Alright, a graze, but not one that had any real effect. Swoop requires you to be right next to them, even though the swoop travels. So I guess I'm just gonna fly the bird. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly the bird up right here. Go into defense mode, hope to draw some fire. Alright, and I have not used a tactical operation. I think I'm gonna just bank for the moment. Alright, that other dude cannot move forward. That was a pretty big hit in the golem. Oh, the healing touch. Healing touch removes debuffs. So he could move. Not that it matters, because he chose to move in the wrong direction. Okay, I don't know what... these guys apparently don't think they should participate in the battle. They're going to wait until I kill the rest of the enemies first. Because the AI hates winning. Guys have actually lined up in a way that I could shoot more than one person with my big bike gun. And I sure hope that that is a thing I actually get to do. Alright, let's try to mind control. Pretty likely. Hell yeah for units. Uh, 15 health. I'm wondering about, like, just putting up the Cataclysm Cannon. This destroys cover, right? I think it has Demolisher. Yeah. Go ahead and open up with the cannon. Alright, pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I need to move. Okay, cool that a crit on either of them is a crit on both. And that's definitely a place where an operation could get used. The AI is really good at just barely never ever leaving anyone in range of your movement. It's hard for me to imagine that it's wrong to just snipe that drone. I think I'm going to move forward a little bit before I do it so that we aren't body blocking our own units. Okay. What about a good Celestial Wrath? These targets cannot be affected by my Celestial Wrath. In fact, everybody can't be? Why is that? It doesn't actually say that it doesn't work against, like, units that are themselves enlightened. Celestial Guidance. Nope, that doesn't do it. One with the Swarm doesn't do it. Swarm Shielded doesn't do it. Is there a targeting restriction on that is just not in the tooltip, maybe? Damaging all enemy units in a 1 hex radius area. Damage will increase for each friendly enlightened unit in the battle. The answer is no. There is nothing in that thing about why it would not be able to do the thing that it obviously should be doing. And it's not a line of sight issue, because this guy can't be affected and this guy can. Well, if I move over to here... Huh, for some reason in this space I have the ability to see that guy, which I definitely don't. But in this space I don't, which I would if I could see him from here, because I'm not like there's no new obstructions. Line of sight calculation in video games is always a little goofy. It's very hard to imagine I'm not going to just like do a... None of these guys have stagger resistance or anything, right? No. It's real hard to imagine not doing Spirit Flash here. Like staggering here and getting a stagger on 5 different units just feels really good. We could instead do... We don't really have like a big nuke. I'm probably going to stagger those guys. Alright, who else? You. We need to figure out a thing with you. Sadly, you can't quite kill anybody here. We'll just take a step forward and then get this off, I guess. Ooh, crits. That's pretty good. That might actually be a kill then. Okay. Really excellent. Okay, you can't be overcharged. You don't have the Imperial augments. I can heal him, right? Biological or cyborg units. Yeah, okay. My heals do not work on you, sadly. Well, that being the case, you're definitely dead. I guess just run forward and try to draw some fire. You are also definitely dead. We could run over here and we could do like a swoop and maybe draw some attention. Or I could just melee this guy. That's going to make their lives awkward, but I probably don't want to do that until the end of the turn. What about you, little sentinel, whose only job is to distract people and die? How can you best do that job? I guess, actually, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now. Although, it is impossible to hit him. Yeah, we just don't have the ability to hit people. Like, it's not even his cover or anything. I can't do damage. Well, I guess I will take cover, and then I will shoot at him, and some damage might be done. Actually, that was pretty good. God, I really want a Celestial Wrath, those guys, super hard. How about if I shot it over this away? That target cannot be affected. Kill this guy by shooting at him if I just... And I feel like it's pretty important to start doing stuff to these dudes. Alright, you know what? Let's commit that Spirit Flash now. That guy over there cannot be affected. So we'll get a little bit of stagger. And we refreshed the soul burn on some guys who had been unburned. And then I actually am just going to run him over and... Now I have melee Overwatch, so they have to pay attention to that guy, which is cool. Alright, you're not going to be able to get close enough to do much attacking. We could go over and shoot a single shot at that dude. We don't have prod available again for a turn, and I have no reason to do anything else with him, so I guess let's do that. If they end up shooting at the Overseers instead of the Indentured, that actually is, like, okay for us. You totally have your prod left, so hold on a second. But we can't get the Indentured close enough to get good shots. I mean, I can get to here, but this doesn't actually help anything. Why am I not allowed to Overwatch? Oh, because I'm too blind, right. Their units always have a ton of damage reduction, and my units are always blind. Well, if I can't Overwatch, I may as well do this. Probably want to save this until it can revive people. It's going to be a pretty good heal. I'm going to move this way to give me some cover from the other dudes. And then maybe I'm just going to move this way some more until I have like a normal shot. I could get up to here and prep for next turn. This is on cooldown for quite some time. This guy's pretty tough. I guess I'm not too afraid of him getting killed. This will at least draw some attention. Alright, pretty good brain laser there. I have no shot at all, huh? And the bolas are like 3 range, 5 range. So I could run up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could run up to here and bola. This guy doesn't need to move to do his thing, so it's maybe not amazing. Oh, okay. It would be cool to immobilize him. That's totally relevant. He did not get immobilized, but it could have been really cool. I don't think I bother using my prod this turn. Doesn't feel like it helps very much to do that. So you just run up to the high cover and start shooting people. Not very hard, but we're going to have to get through all this damage. Or through all this health, rather. I don't know, that Overwatch will hit them if they try to run up to melee somebody. Okay. I have no sense of how many tactical operation points he has, so we can't know when he's going to stop doing that. Alright, they had to spend an awful lot of action points on my birds, which is good. I mean, they still definitely lose, right? Okay, my units are kind of mind-controlled. He's been afflicted with the insanity. So they blinked their army commander out into the middle of the situation. He does not have his swarm shields anymore. He is healing for quite a bit, though. Well, we must try to make him pay for his incursion. We have a lot of enemies over here. All right, so let's have you. Oh, interesting. This is actually, that's pretty okay. Oh no, the Shield of Remorse actually worked. Yeah, it's still the case that all of their units cannot be affected by my attacks. Which sure does suck. You could probably blow this guy up. I might want to move a little bit first. Why do I have 10% to hit him? Oh, part of it's that he's in defense mode, which is frustrating. So let's see. The Meteor Dash is a full action. So you don't actually have a play. Just get up here. We can probably... Man. Are they still receiving... No, they are not still receiving tons of defenses. They just have a lot of hit points. It's frustrating the number of times we're going to have to shoot that guy for him to die. Well, nothing for it, I guess. And then get the prod. Okay, and down. Now these guys... I guess we just pop him, right? Like, remove an enemy from the table. Their man does not have melee Overwatch. Where did my golem die? It's in this space? No, this is the golem space. If I move him over to here, now if I do that, he loses an action point. Shoot, I was trying to heal this hero and the Ascended Teacher and also pick the golem up at the same time, but I can't. Actually, with these guys being in this space, maybe it's Celestial Radiance right there? I really want to heal the Ascended Teacher, though. I think we're just going to have to leave the hero out of it. Alright, Golem, you can't do anything other than face this man tactically. For some reason, this ability is on cooldown. Does it? It does not start the battle on cooldown. It should not be on cooldown. Alright, that at least gives me some melee Overwatch. It does really suck to lose my, to shoot you twice to kill you. Man, that's inconvenient. It does really suck to lose my, my Overseer this turn in particular. You know, all of the units for me not to get access to, that was a rough one. We'll do that, and then we'll move the Zenith forward until we only have one action point and finish him off. That puts these guys in a position to do something next turn, hopefully. What direction is this guy okay, he's facing down here? It's a shame that there's no indicator on a target for, like, when, like, that's the indicator that we're getting for, like, hey, you could shoot that guy from this space. I wish it also had flanking information on it. I think he's facing... His model is facing this way, but you definitely can't do that. You can't face a line. He's facing either this face, or this one, or this one. I just can't tell. So I guess I run up to... I run up to here and shoot at it. We're not going to be able to kill him this turn no matter what we do. We've spent too many actions doing other things. So maybe we ignore him entirely, actually? Let's see, you can teleport up to 3 hexes away. You're not a runner, though. I can't just commit you deep because you'll die. This is not considered to be a flank. So I guess he must be facing this direction. Well, that's pretty bad. Still, I think it's our best option. This guy just doesn't have a good play. We are short on good plays at the moment. I'm going to fall back. We're going to try to work this guy over a little bit more. Okay, that prevents him from doing his dash, because it's a full action. If I move at all, I lose an action point, so I think I'll just take the 3 shots. We'll have to kill him next turn. Oof, man. We left him at like 18, so there's no chance that we could kill him with a attack. I guess I could try... Nope, this only works on cyborgs and on mechanicals. That said, we could do this. We could, like, try to keep this guy out of the battle. That would leave me at exactly 7 points if we wanted to Positron Converter next turn, which might be a good turn for it. Yeah, that's not horrible. We could heal our units of their stuff. We could try to make somebody catatonic. Sorry about the dog. Target cannot be affected. So yeah, we could try to take this guy off the table. How expensive is that? It's only 2 points. The odds on it working are not great. We could do a cleansing pulse. We have a lot of units that have like garbage on them. Might be neat to not have garbage on them. Although I guess the garbage isn't all that grouped up. And how much longer are we talking about here? So that's 2 turns. The remorse is pretty... The remorse is going to be around for a while. Slow, broken mind, burn. Yeah, okay, let's maybe do that. Let's go like cleansing pulse. Here's pretty good. That insanity effect is a real pain. Okay, there. One with the swarm once more. Their melee troops are getting into my guys, which is, of course, not ideal. Alright, so let's talk about the Zenith. Can the Zenith get a good shot off on anyone? I could shoot the hero from right where I'm at. So if we, this turn, went for the big thing, we have a prod available, so we could get one of our indentured to fire twice. What is the actual effect here? Double damage and can stun. The stun doesn't actually happen all that often. But it takes up almost all of our points. Honestly, I think it's right. I think let's do it. It's not going to affect a ton of units, but the units that it does affect are pretty important. And it means this is likely to be a kill. We could roll forward and try to get a better shot on him, but two hits is not lethal. All we needed was hit graze. Honestly, hit graze hit was fine. It really sucks that worked out that way. She's probably got him though. Move her forward a little bit first. Yeah, this is... Alright, so that's one big unit out of the battle. And the golem did a fine job of distracting him for a turn. Inferno Man could jump over here somewhere and mess with people. Or he could just run forward and punch a guy several times, which I think is probably the actual play. Turns out I have the superior Inferno Fist. There's no angle from which I'm going to be able to get a multi-hit with the bike thing, but we could try for a motion suppressor somewhere. They still have a hero way back here who I think we just have to ignore for the moment. I have a pretty bad shot on that guy. It's just range. No, it's also that he's right there, like perpetually in defense mode because they never move forward. So that's pretty good. Hard to imagine that's the wrong thing to do. Alright, and then we could lay out the prod to finish him off. Or we probably have some other options. What about you? Do you have anything this turn? You're pretty much just full sprint. Okay. Soon he will be here to subjugate. So do we have any, like, this guy could probably finish that job. Since he does not have a prod to expend. And then we can have this guy try to find an angle. And we can move the sniper over before firing, and then that would let this guy step over to here, which maybe gives him a cleaner shot. And we might have a hero die here, but even if we do, I think we have the reanimation protocol is not a problem to use. So if you step over to here, does that shot look any better? No, it doesn't. It's just a bad shot. Oh, we'll probably do this one. Okay, yeah, that seemed pretty good. And then we can prod him and give him another move, and he could try to step forward a little bit more, which I think is what we're going to do. So let's see. You could step forward to here, which still doesn't make that shot good. And doesn't give you a shot on anybody else either. It's better, though. I mean, I don't know. This guy just doesn't really have anything else to do, right? And stepping him forward with the thing on him that makes it so he can't be killed this turn is okay, right? We can work with that. So we pulse sniper this dude, and then we use some of our other resources. I think we can get rid of that guy this turn. Like the bike plus our operation for the turn can probably finish him off. Let's see. Can any of these guys down here be affected by this? They cannot. Could just do that thing. I might be able to move to a position where that's possible. Right here I have a red attack on that guy. We could just... let's just see what that looks like. What's the math on that? Okay, so I would have to hit him twice. It's unlikely. We can move forward to here and get a yellow shot instead, and maybe have a better chance of hitting him twice. And I'm fine with the Ascended Teacher being out in front. He's tough enough that it shouldn't be a problem. Oh wow, not a single hit. Okay, so that makes it much more important that we try to get this guy with the bike. The bike's gonna blow up. There's no two ways about that. If we move forward, we are definitely losing this bike. But the hero might survive. Maybe, depending on how hard they focus him afterward. So then we still have operation points left. Oh no, wait, we did the thing for the turn. That's right. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that use of our ops points. We've taken a lot of damage in total, but we haven't actually lost that many people. Yep, there goes the bike. He survives, though. Alright, we're getting some good moves from our stolen dudes. That chair is pretty okay. This only has one more turn on it? Yeah. We may actually get a second mind control off. That might legitimately happen. These guys are just sitting here, all impossible to hit. It's definitely frustrating. And I mean, we have to deal with this guy too. It's unfortunate that we only have 4 points, 3 tech points left instead of 4, so we can't try the pulse lance on him. But he is probably one of the most dangerous things left on the battlefield. Easily in the top 3 dangerous things on this battlefield. Hold on a second. What's the Zenith up to? Do we have any play with the Zenith at all? No. So the Zenith just rolls forward full speed. I will say this. They made some smart moves as far as keeping their units away from my best stuff. You can't argue with that. Trying really hard to... Okay, that guy's in that space. Are you allowed to revitalize yourself? You are not. I have another Overseer over here, though, who could do it for you. This is 25, this is 20. I would really hate to lose the Overseer. The Overseers play a very important role in our whole thing. And I think I'd rather try to keep this guy up than the hero, because we can just revive the hero. Doesn't cost us anything that actually matters. I think I care more about the robot? It's hard to say. And it's going to take so much to kill either of them. And let's try to kill the one that probably a larger number of people will be able to contribute to. Although we don't have a lot of people left this turn. Alright, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get a good mind control off next turn. I'm hoping that we'll be able to mind control the robot, frankly. I think that would be really good for us. Okay, he did not resist the stagger, which is good for us. Does he have an AoE? No. The robot does. I was trying to, like... If we run forward to here for that good shot, I think I'm gonna be sad when that robot hits us with a rocket launcher, because this space is definitely within his range. Kind of think maybe you have to go up this way. Don't get to do anything this turn, but oh, we could teleport. But all the spaces I might teleport to have stuff in them. Well, what we could do is take our free space move, then teleport. Then I can move to a position where I actually have some shots. It's not great, but we're gonna have to take this guy apart one little tiny piece at a time, unfortunately. You have a disrupting hack, which does not have enough range to be usable. You don't even actually have a weapon. That's a problem. Dema here is maybe just dead. I guess I have pretty good cover right now. I'll just go into defense mode and let them shoot at me. Again, might be looking at a revive there. Okay, so diversion protector. Maybe try to blind the robot. We could also throw a cleansing light on our ascended teacher, who is a little bit on the low side. It'd be a real shame to lose him, especially right before he was about to get his mind control back. Yeah, let's just play that safe. Okay. It's a shame, but it's not a big deal. Oh, I forgot our dude has an escape module. That's very embarrassing for them. Our own units are kind of blocking us here. Okay, I guess let's have you step aside. Just shoot at that guy a little bit, and then we do have prods. I think we just give him a little push. Finish wearing this guy down this turn. And they get tough, I'll give him that. You do not have your prod available. You do have a heal, which could be cast on the hero. So hold on, let's take the Ascended Teacher here for a second. Is there any universe where I get robot mind control? I have to get within 5 spaces, so yeah, I could just roll out in the open and try to make that happen. I'm gonna go for it. Nope, for some reason I was thinking this was a 5 square, or 5 space range. Okay, well that being the case, I'm gonna roll out in the open and just get attacked a bunch. I'm glad that we healed him. Guess I'll shoot at you. You we'll talk about in a moment. So who wants to finish this guy off? It's probably just these dudes, right? I really appreciate them hitting for a normal amount of damage eventually. That's pretty cool. Meteor Dash is pretty cool. It does put him in melee Overwatch mode as well, which is great. So we do have our hallucination projector. Afflicted units lose 30% accuracy. This compromises, which does not prevent them from acting, right? Compromised. They lose a level of stagger resistance and their arc resistance is reduced. So he can't stop the robot from shooting. You can have him hallucination project on this guy. It probably won't work. Yeah. It did apply Broken Mind. That's something. Alright, how does the reanimation collar only works on indentured? And I don't think we've lost any of our indentured, actually. Had people die, but never any of those people. So you just gotta roll up and, I guess, shoot your normal gun at this dude? He doesn't really have that much health. I was overestimating his toughness. I thought that was going to be a way bigger deal than it is. Why don't you just run? Yeah, just run back to cover. We'll figure your deal out later. Can I get a shot on their hero? No. I could... Reinforcement zone? Oh, I should reinforcement zone. God, the Zenith is so good. What an incredible unit. And then you can't really do anything. But we want you to stay close because you're going to have your thing again. And we could just shoot at the heavy soldier with our psychic stick thing. Because maybe I won't be able to mind control it. Oh, it's got an absorb pain up. Oh, well then, hey, you actually are doing damage to the hero. Good work. Okay. Ah, well, a hero that we will have to resurrect soon. Right, let's give this a shot. Just integrate this guy. Aw. Never mind. Let's give this a shot. He just keels over in the middle of battle. Alright, you can't do your Inferno Dash again, but you can stay right there while I figure out the rest of the turn. Maybe don't do anything yet. I mean, we've got to have this, right? We have so many guns, and this guy does not have a lot of defenses. Alright, Sniper is too far back, sadly. Maybe I have this. Okay, yeah, this'll definitely do. Alright, well, they did more damage to us than some of Logan's forces have. Partially because we didn't have the massive defensive advantage of getting attacked in our city. Yeah, we took some hits there. I lost both of my truly terrible... Why did you break up my army in this way? What happened here? Does it reposition them as they were in the battle? Like everybody who's in the westernmost part of the battle gets placed in the westernmost hex? That's interesting. Yeah, just take it all and we'll sort it out later. I misclicked. And they have a lot of tactical supply charges. Alright, let's put you and you back here. We may, in fact, end up needing to build some more units. So you guys head for Castricum. Ah, man, what do I even want on you? You seem to be fine. You don't really need a lot. Steady aim is kind of whatever. Parasitic spray would be... I don't know. I don't know that I'd use it. Maybe just take, like, damage buffs for the whole army? I guess. I mean, we do use his actual gun sometimes. I guess accuracy is... If we're talking about actual gun skills, accuracy is the way to go. Alright, so we have the thing building. Penster is building unit structures. But we don't actually need that one. Maybe I just make like a star guide. Maybe I just make 2 star guides to fill this army out. And we just purchase one of them straight up. Actually, this building is going to give us access to Lightbringers. Maybe we also make a Lightbringer. Okay. So now we've seen some forces from all of our enemies. We didn't actually end up fighting Yellow's units because they had the good sense to turn around and leave. Apparently I left some loot on the ground over there. I gotta say, though, I doubt we're gonna be surprised at this point. I'm wondering if we're going to see any real challenge at all. Orders required. You guys just get to Castricum and wait there for trouble. Down here in Penster, we can now build a Lightbringer. These are the Inferno Strike guys. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that. So we probably want retaliation defenses on them, right? I think that makes sense, because they're going to be all up in people's faces all the time. And then, like, the Shield of Remorse makes a lot of sense, and accuracy is less of a problem for a melee unit, so maybe we don't need that so much. Stagger resistance will actually be cool on them. Okay, I don't know that Open Core is a great name, but I also don't care enough to make it anything else. Produce this man. And by which I mean have already produced this man. I should probably have, like, buildings. Buildings that make it easier to build stuff. Oh yeah, hey, that would have been pretty good to have. Give my units extra shielding and stuff. Okay. Some of our sectors are, like, extremely leveled up at this point. Put some garbage in the queue here. I guess actually it makes sense to get the military buildings going. The elite building won't let me make anything, but these are valuable. Alright, that Soulfire's ready. So we don't have anything that we can prep the... Oh yeah, no, we totally do. Hero Resurrection Protocol, please. Oh, that's... I double-clicked there. Right here. Target an owned colony. Oh, it has to be a colony, not just a... Probably not a colony that has a person already standing in it. Where's... Oh, yeah, Alsneth. Alsneth will work. And then that was the only dead hero. I guess we could start prepping a True Ascendancy. No reason not to. 10 more turns still, huh? I feel like we've been waiting on this countdown forever. I think we're through more than half of the turns now, though, because it started out at 17, but then it gained 2 turns 3 times. So we've actually... I think we've actually sat through 13 turns of it now? Maybe? I mean, God, I hope so. Claudius Proton has reached Doomsday level 1. Oh, Sign is dead. Well, that'll make things easier on us. Claudius is going to have to win the game awfully quickly if he doesn't want me to win the game for him. You know what? Something tells me he doesn't really care. Why can I not move my dude? Right-clicking on the ground has no effect. Okay, unselect. Select. There. Oh, because it wasn't my turn. Might be why. That might do it. I saw a thing and I was immediately like, whatever, let's do it. Oh, hey, yeah, that took a couple turns off of our countdown, because now one of the players we were at war with is dead. War with Commander ends, -3 turns. Oh, was it 3 turns that was added? I thought I remembered the wars had added 2 turns each. Well, that's cool. You just come over here. Actually, stand here, because there's stuff for you to grab. Ooh, Screech. A psionic, single action... But for a single action shot, it's not really that good. I guess it can panic people. That's pretty neat. Move it to the arsenal. Also, yet another pistol. And our reputation has fallen to honorable. It seems not to have killed our victory timer, so it looks like you do not have to remain above all the thresholds. You just have to, at some point, have been above all the thresholds. Oh, you guys should probably, like, finish moving toward the city, huh? Also, I suppose I should end the video at some point here. It's just it's a little bit of a bummer to still be in this game, even though we won it 2 episodes ago. It's alright. Well, it looks like at this rate, especially considering how much damage we've done to all the other players, hard to imagine that that we'll be attacked significantly next episode. So we'll probably be able to just blaze right through them. And if that turns out to be true, we may start the next game right then. It depends on how long it takes. We're definitely... I don't know how much longer the series is going to be. I'll tell you straight up, this is not Northern Lion playing The Binding of Isaac over here. We are going to play a limited and sane number of episodes, but I'm definitely going to do at least one more game. I want to try out the Amazons. They seem neat. We might do a game with the Amazons and a game with the Dvar, because I'm also curious about them. Popular support changed to neutral. Listen, I'd love to be out of these wars. If people would just, like, accept that I am uniting them. Think about how much quicker this could happen. For now, that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, for probably the end of this game, probably the beginning of the next. And we'll see you then.